The story of PressOn Incorporated, or formerly Newspaper Direct Production Asia Incorporated, started with one person by the names of James Wolozin, who was then the Vice President for Operations in Canada, who came here in the Philippines to establish Manila operations. It started with a partnership with Pivotal Technologies, which is the third-party provider for HR and admin services, headed by Mr. Jamaic Lopa, who helped in sourcing first employees to be the pioneer of the company. So there came Ms. Trucy Newman, the first employee to be hired as operations director, and who helped set up the operations and its structure. She had a very extensive experience coming from a call center industry, and thus was very helpful and instrumental in developing the operations. And of course, there were 3 XML operators who were hired, who will be trained later on to assume management roles, Leo, Ronald, and myself. And the operations officially started on April 27, 2009 at Caribbean Plaza building in Makati City. Looking back to Caribbean days, we had a very humble beginning. We had just a small office, an old office actually, and there were just few stations, and we were sharing an office with another company during that time. And then a few months later, we hired another set of XML operators, and then another set. And a few months later, we started to hire profilers, and one of the profilers in Canada, or one of the members of the system admin, he came here in the Philippines to help our profiling team with their training. And there, we started to grow bigger, and we kept on hiring additional operators to be part of the operations. We had a lot of memorable experiences in Caribbean days. But since the company was growing bigger and we could no longer fit in Caribbean, so we had to look for a bigger office. And so we moved to Eco Plaza in February 2011. And a lot of things happened in Eco Plaza. It was the start of the tremendous growth of the company. We opened new divisions. At Eco Plaza, we created the QA team, and then eventually we opened the digital support team, and we had added new teams for the XML team. So a lot of things really happened, and it's a milestone in the life and history of PressOn Incorporated. Along the way, the company realized that it needed an additional office for redundancy purposes. And so it opened another branch in Ortigas on August 2, 2012 at one corporate center. It started with only 40 persons, and now it's running with around 80 staff. Also in 2014, we opened additional divisions at Eco Plaza, which is the research and development team. And there came the QA testers and the internationalization specialist. And with our continuous growth, we are looking forward to growing the company bigger and wider, and so we're moving to a new and wider office come next year. Our growth over the past 7 years is because of the trust and continuous support of our teams in Canada, headed by our CEO and President, Mr. Alex Krugman. And of course, all these things wouldn't have been possible without the hard work and dedication of our people. Like what I always say, our people is the very reason why we have grown so much, why we have grown tremendously over the past years. And so in the next few years, we will be working towards growing and attaining greater heights for the company as we continue to provide excellent service to our clients all around the world, while true to our commitment of connecting people through news. And it is also worth noting that this is the product of the outstanding leadership of our Chief Operating Officer, Ms. Trucy Newman, who dedicated herself, her life, and her talent in growing the company for the past 7 years.
Shattered places, while your heart bleeds out. Different faces, let your heart speak out. You've been living more and more. It's more than what you've asked for.
Si Ma'am Trucy kasi siya yung parang pagka nagkukwento ka sa kanya, parang siya yung laging excited. So nung nalaman niya na buntis nga ako, lagi niyang sinasabi na sana girl kasi yung mga damit nga ni Baby Sky, sabi niya, pag girl daw, ibibigay niya yung mga pinagliitan. After kong magpa-ultrasound, next ko agad si ma'am. Na-confirm nga na girl nga si baby. Nung Monday, pumasok ako. Bit-bit na ni ma'am yung parang 3 paper bag ata yun na puro damit ng baby na ang cute, puro mga color pink. Sabi ko, Naki, nagbigay sa'yo ng damit na yan, wala na. Sabi ko, hindi ka man lang niya nakita. Parang mas excited nga siya na makita yun yung mga damit na yun. Kaso nga lang, yun nga, wala na siya. Kaya pag naalala ko yung suot-suot ni Aya yung mga damit, naalala ko si Ma'am Cruz.
First time ko siyang na-met during my interview dito sa PressOn or sa MPD. Nung day na yon, napaka-class ni Ma'am Trucy and napaka-comfortable niyang kausap. She's like a professional boss or leader na comfortable na kausap na hindi ka maiilang kasi she ensure na kung ano yung sinasabi mo, naiintindihan niya at nalalaman niya. Then nagfe-feedback siya na kung ano yung pwede mong i-improve on yourself and kung ano yung magandang feedback niya para sa sarili mo. Doon pa lang nakikita namin kung paano ka-positive yung mentoring skills ni Ma'am Trucy, and she always brings the best to us para makita yung kakayanan namin bilang isang young professional.
Sinidescribe ko kasi siya as very competitive na person kasi pag nakita natin siya doon sa office, lagi siyang postura, tapos mukhang seryoso, tapos boss lang, utos, ganyan. First time kong makasali sa team building ng mga supervisors, 2013. Ayun, doon ko siya nakasamang maglaro kami ng volleyball. And yung pinaka-memorable doon is yung naglaro kami ng basketball sa tubig kasama ibang mga supervisors. Hindi ko yun makakalimutan kasi doon yung time na nakita ko talaga kung gaano siya ka-competitive dahil naging kakampi ko siya. Nagbibigay pa siya ng mga instructions, sinasabi niya pa na, guys, gano'n pa siya. Tapos, lumulusot pa yun sa lumalungi pa siya sa ilalim ng tubig para lang makaagaw ng bola at gumawa ng technique. So, ayun, hindi ko talaga siya makakalimutan sa ganong personality niya. Kahit na kahit na boss siya, pero hindi mo mararamdaman pagka nandoon ka na sa game kasi pinaparamdam niya na katim mo siya, isa siya sa inyo.
Last team building, nag-sky bicycle kami that time. May mga kids kasi doon na nauna sa amin. At first talagang, I was very nervous kasi parang 80 feet yata yung taas nung And then sabi niya, tingnan mo yung mga bata, kaya nila, and then ikaw hindi. Parang yun. Pwede ko rin i-relate yun sa work kasi she would always have the right thing to say to provide encouragement.
Tuwing December, papatinin niya ako ng Christmas party po. Tapos, isang basis, nadaanan niya ako sa kanya ako sa sasakyan na yun lang po.
Lang po hindi makalimutan. Mga sa akin, para kumain na ba ako. Tapos, mabait siya, siya na boss. Mabait.
Yung pagtulong niya sa anak ko, lalo sa initial, malaking bagay yung para sa akin. Nagpapasalamat ako sa kay Ma'am Trucy tsaka sa lahat ng empleyado ng PressOn.
Ayun yung sa akin naman po is yung pagiging generous niya. Hindi lang sa employee na yung dati na OJTs pa kami, na ramdam namin kung gaano siya kabait ganun sa amin. Kahit OJT lang.
Ang parang simple lang yung nagawa mo, tapos na-appreciate niya.
Yung nabuntis ako. Isa po talaga siya sa yung nagpalakas ng loob ko. Tapos nang kinausap niya kami, yung pinayuhan niya kami as parang nanay. Na yun kasi, hindi po kasi alam yun ng parents ko. Parang siya yung sa amin na gawin yung tama. Tapos sabihin yung tama. Yun po talaga yung hindi ko talaga makakalimutan.